Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at how to play the Pink Floyd song Wish You Were Here. The song itself starts off with an E minor 7 to a G chord progression. We'll play that through twice, and then we move from an E minor 7 to an A7 suspended 4 chord progression, which we play through twice. I've tried to strip this right down to the bare minimum to make it easier to follow using the guitar tab on the screen. So we start off with this phrase. So hammering on from an open A to the second fret, doing the same thing on the D string, and then strumming the chord. So we're then going to go, which is the second fret of the D, moving to an open G, back to the second fret of D, to open D, full G chord. I'll play that through again. Now we're going to play that same phrase through again, but only this time we're going to start on the third fret of the bottom E string, so we're adding that note in. We're then going to play that phrase through again, starting on the bottom, the third fret of the bottom E string. This time keeping our first finger on the second fret of the D to form an A7 suspended 4 chord. We're then going to play our original phrase again. And then playing an A7 suspended 4. We then play this phrase which is the second fret of D, moving to the open D, moving to the A string, open hammer onto the second, G, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to play that whole thing through again. Now on the second time round on that, we hear an acoustic lead guitar, so we'll take a look at that. We're starting off with this phrase. Starting off on the G string, sliding from the third fret into the fourth, moving to the third of B, moving to the fifth, fourth of G, third of B. So we have that. We're going to now slide from the fourth fret of the G into the second, and then pulling off for an open. open D, 2nd fret of B, open D twice. We then have this phrase, where we're doing a double stop on the 3rd frets of the high E string and the B string, and we're sliding into the 5th and then back to the 3rd. Like that. We're then doing another double stop, 2nd fret of G, 3rd fret of B, and we're going to do that same kind of thing, and then pull our first finger off for a pull off to the open G, so we've got that. We're going to do that again, and then open D and G, so we have that. We then come to this phrase, so starting off with the original phrase, which is sliding from the 3rd fret of the G into the 4th, 3rd fret of B, 4th fret of G to the 5th of B. We're going to do a pre-bend on the 5th fret to the 3rd, 4th of G, 3rd of B. So we have that. 2nd fret of the G, bend the 4th fret up, moving to the B, we've got the 3rd and the 5th, bending the 4th fret of G again to the 2nd fret. So we have that. Then our last phrase is this. So again we have that 3rd to the 4th sliding into it on the G string, 3rd fret of B, 4th fret of G, 5th fret of B. We're going to bend that 5th fret up, pull off from the 5th to the 3rd, back to the 5th, 2nd of G, we're going to bend and release on the 4th of that string, finishing on the 2nd. So we'll take a look at that played through slowly and deliberately, close up. We now actually come to where the song and the singing starts. The chord progression that this song takes is C, D, A minor, G, and then D, C, A minor, G. Keeping the strumming simple for this, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. With a little bit more rhythm and with this singing it. Forgive me singing because it's not the best, but it goes something like this. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell the green fields smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Now come to our next verse. And did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hard ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage? At this point we'll actually come to our intro to play through, so we'll play that. Last verse. 2, 3. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? Same old fears. Wish you were here. And then we tail out on our intro, which is played through twice right at the end of the song, and it fades out. So I hope that helps you be able to play Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, and as always, thank you for watching.